August 11, 2017. I was stuck at home, 7 months from 17, 3 days from 11th grade. Stomach knotted, couldn't sleep, dreading it, trying to knock out the edge with some Halo Reach. Change a scary motherfucker. Close your eyes or blink and everything you know is wrong. Ain't got the chance to think on what or who or when. You just gotta roll with the now or you get rolled. Overturn or shut on you before you can dip out. So imagine my surprise when I look at the TV. See your faces just like mine, lighting tikis. They had some red hats and red flags. Some had white hoods and crosses with black bars. Reminded me of Burke St. Leonard. Remember you gone. You weren't on the news but I knew. Came back on Saturday, act like nothing new. Till one day you decided to state the state of affairs. And you said they threw bottles of piss and quick cement at you.
Today is August 8th, 2018 is the current year. It's a Wednesday, and we're coming to you live once again. I had a lot of fun the other day. I was reading a piece in the Huffington Post where they were lauding the tactics of Charlottesville communist agitators who refuse to talk to reporters that dare interview the targets of their violence and deception, as if the Jew media wasn't already bending over backwards to pave over their crimes.
Later, August 17th, 2018, I just got off the clock. You pulled up, it was 10:53, and I were just in, buddy. I fucked with it, you didn't. I wouldn't know that shit for a hot minute still. Kept it chill, closed the till and walked out. Dog tired, you were too. I remember it now. You remember yet? I remember like it was yesterday. Wanted to play your shit on the drive back to our place. I said okay. Started with racist parody, think it was Mr. Bond. Then he went on there for calls, then he would respond. They said race and religion degenerate, and all encroaching leaders had blood crackers on say the place. They live among us. They want me dead because I'm white, and I don't fit plans laid out in FBI presented papers. Want me to make amends for crimes I didn't do, but were totally justified when you realize that all of us makes up the chosen fucking whites. And this land is our birthright. Never mind that we stole it. Never mind that it was built on the back of slaves that we broken. Never mind that we're not blonde and I'm the only one with blue eyes. Never mind that our Germanic heritage was on your mom's side. I had never known a Jew, but I was taught this blank slate was what my pain was due to. What was I supposed to do? Question you who never liked that, but you gave me a path to your affection. I could ride that.
God forbid a judge turns around and is like, hey, kiddo, I think that you've probably been watching too much Jew television. Maybe you wait a little while before you fucking change your name. Oh my God, they're 40% of suicides. Yeah, so maybe you stop encouraging your child down a fucking path that's going to lead him to kill himself. You know? My kid's going to commit suicide if the judge doesn't let him change his name. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? Your kid's going to commit suicide if he does let him change his name. Your kids are not killing themselves because the fucking legal system isn't going out of their way to help them cut their dicks off. Your kids are killing themselves because it's impossible to change your gender. And when you're trying to live outside the fucking physical plane of existence, there's only one way out, kids. Speaking of fucking savages, here's a voicemail.
Midnight, October 7th, 2019. I had just driven myself home from work and I got to thinking, I hate my boss, I hate my job, I hate my fucking life. I want to kill myself. I didn't feel very proud to be white that day. But where's the merchant counting my check with a fine comb? Where's that long-nosed rat bastard writing the clock out for him? You see, it wasn't the Waltons writing up my misery. It was a white Saxon motherfucker named Dale. Imagine that shit. White Anglo-Saxon fucker named Dale wanted to fuck me but couldn't, so instead he made life hell. Treated me like a bitch, sexual harassment through and through, but I guess that it was good in the end. Because I realized that I never hated Jews. I hated capitalists. I hated bureaucratic exploiters and mogul magnates. I hated a system that worked me damn near minimum wage with just enough hours a week so that benefits won't get paid. I hated evil fucking money-hungry scumbags, and they're mostly white. Just peep the Fortune 500 and see who's the major guy. Guarantee the majority onto Hebrew descent, and the common denominator's the fact that I can't pay rent. I thought about why I ever thought it was true. It didn't make logical sense, but I remembered it was for you. But once I got my driver's license and bought off that fucking car, you never even let me eat dinner with you. So what's believing for? Fast forward, January 6, 2021, I don't think anyone alive is unaware. People armed with guns on both sides, some shit that unshook me. I remember one broke a window and stormed someone's office. I thought about the son that got $1 million loan, audacity to belittle it. Said our election victory stolen, explosions of bullshit. Don't forget when Romney got beat. Did you see his? History is going to be made, never forget. The horror that unfolded on screen. Recording disgusted myself. I voted for him. My first fucking ballot was cast to elect a fascist. I left then, but I think I'll never forgive myself. A year later, March 23rd, 2022, stuck to my couch, sifting through dread, unpacking uncouth memories I had gone through. Near everything I know, but one thing stood out like a broken tooth. There was this incongruence I had left bare, didn't dare touch it. I remember you, me, and Cantwell said 41%, 41%, 41%. When would I join it? The simple fact is it never was a choice. That day I wasn't him anymore, I was just her. I thought about telling you but couldn't. That worst case scenario of you shunning me, disowning me again, crept in my mind again. Well, what was the point in delaying further? Find out anyway, mom can only keep secrets so long. Bit the bullet few days later, you were the last one. Just to be clear, everyone else knew it before you, cause I was afraid you wanted to purge your mistake from this earth. 2 years later, I found the Elohim, pulled me out my narrow place, put me where I should be. My personal Cain is still a long way off, but I'm content with it. I'll spend with it every waking moment of regret with it. I feel I went to Shul on Saturday for the first time. He greeted me at the door, smiled, shook my hand, brought me inside. It was Kitisa that week, Moses on Sinai with tablets. The people below were casting a golden calf, it was havoc. The Lord said in crude terms, why the fuck should I not smite y'all? He said, better give me a damn good reason not to fight y'all. Moses said in crude terms, dude, you just got us out of Egypt, you're gonna give them fodder to rebuke you. I'm sure they don't mean it. Said, remember your servants, turn from your anger. The Lord saw the purpose. I remember Rabbi compared it to parents bickering with children. It made me think of you, I never got that privilege. It was wrath if I wanna love you, hate you or curse you, follow you, leave you, run away, clutch you or spurn you. Definition of unapproachable, never home, and when you were reading books about how work felt more like an abode. I get it, I was an awful fucking child. What the fuck my sister do, my mother? See, my wild fucking hunch was that you hated me, soaked it up like a sponge, internalized it. Still ain't fixed all the damage that it done. I thought you wanted to be my hero. Yeah, I still have that fucking letter on my wall. You wrote it when I turned 0, March 24th, 2001, and years later, I think I'm proud to say I'll fucking never be your son.
We have to make sure that future generations know how hard we tried to handle this peacefully. We tried to talk, but they refused, and you know what you call people you can't talk to? Enemies. And that was their choice, not ours. Their ideas are shit. Their people are shit. And thusly, it is only through violence and deception that they stand a chance, and even then, only until we say enough. I use the media to normalize fascism. Jews use their ethnic domination of the financial system to choke us off because we would otherwise be successful. His colored hordes attack us in the streets because they know the masses would otherwise join us where we're safe to do so.
Today's an anniversary, I'll let you guess what? I saved the date for fucking years. I bet you didn't, huh? I bet you forgot all about it. How you fucked me up for a fourth of my life. It's time wasted hating myself. Yeah, you were right, you weren't done with me. Remember that, but that's also what you forget. That day on the porch, I remember it. I was yelling, I admit, I fucked up. But I remember, do you? Refresher, you were the adult present. It was your job to keep collecting. Your job to teach me a lesson. Your job to teach me right. But your version of right is hatred. It's a common fucking theme. Ain't nothing no more is sacred. You said you never wanted to be absentee. What happened? Never at home. When you were, you'd never speak to me. Think you told me fuck off once or twice. You loathe to breathe with me. I think I thought we bond over that. I was a stupid fucking child. Why the hell should disappointments get love? Well, that and you're black and mild. I found that wood tip too. I remember, you probably don't. I inherited your addictions. You and taught me how to cope. Symptoms. Your collection didn't go unnoticed. Hypocritical, how you love this shit but hate to own it. Antithetical, had a gay son, didn't beat the pulpit. Let's be critical, you weren't consistent, but you loved to preach. Never held to your ideas when pushed against. Fucking weak. I read your work, you had some great ones. When'd your brain begin to leak? Was it when you started on something about some I had to hear that shit from my drunk off your ass one night. You never would have told me that shit. And now I'll tell the world, hop on a beat, make her feel they weren't supposed to hear. You hate your baby girl. She wondering if she hates you too almost every day. Finger curled, awful ending. Wish fulfilled, I don't want it, but I feel it furrowed. I only want your love, but it's present day just a blatant lie. When I finally get brought down to be a den, will you call me a Said my piece.
If we could be heard, if we could do business, if we could safely walk down the street, everything else will straighten itself out. We're almost there, and it's because of the support of people like you. Hail victory.